Okay, hey everybody, welcome in. Hey cool gamer, hey true smiles. How you doing, honey? Everyone's welcome in. I just thought I'd do an hour live, to be honest, before I go to bed. Because I didn't come on YouTube all day, to be honest. Um, yeah, what to say? Let me think. Try to be nice. You have people doing a rebuttal on their lives and directing people to something I did when I was not very well. And I just want to point out a few things right now. When I did those other lives on those on I don't know, on the mental health side of what you call it. Unfortunately, I can't get into them accounts, so I can't shut them down. And I noticed that people were being directed to that today to see how unstable I am. Well, see, that's not true. That's been a long time ago. I'd like to mention this the truth of me being out there. Yes, did I go through hell and back? 100%. Yes, am I an NSA victim? 100%. Where shall we go? Did I end up in some mental hospital? Yeah, I signed myself in myself, actually. So I don't need anyone on YouTube telling me that I need to go in any institution. Because I did my courses, say I did my mental health, I did all that stuff. Hey Rocco, how you doing, honey? Welcome in. I did all my stuff. I'm not looking for any praise on my back for that. But when your son has been removed from you, is called having a nervous breakdown. And I did hear that people were directed to go search out this old thing I had when I was very unwell, right? See, things get around YouTube, you don't even need to be on YouTube, you're going to find out about it. Yeah, it's strange, that, isn't it? I have a cold. Sorry to hear about the Sony, whatever, power, yeah. Anyway, it's strange that people are being directed to go over and check out that because I literally can't get in and shut it down because I don't recall the passwords to it. So I would love to take that down, to be honest, but it is up and it is there on TikTok, and I don't need any person to tell me that I need to go and seek mental health when I already did it tenfold. I've finished my certification. Well, the certification, they give you certifications over here in the UK. When you finish off doing your courses and you finish off doing your stuff. I was there a point when I had a breakdown 100%, yeah. Because I was missing my son like hell. And for someone to do a half-ass apology on me, but direct I want to go and have a look and see a sick person, a really ill person at that point. Yeah. So is that your way of defaming me? It doesn't matter to me. At the end of the day, I really don't care. If I could take that stuff down, I really would. Because see, at the time when someone did something like that, 100% is calling out for help. Hi, Canadian girl, how you doing, sweetheart? Number two, you seek that help. You do your stuff you need to do. You go in house, not for drugs or drink or anything like that. Pure mental health, right? And you see someone navigating someone over to a very old TikTok you had made in the year 2001, I think. If I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure it was it 2001. Yeah, could have been that, or could have been a little bit earlier. I'm not sure. So yeah, and then I hear that a certain person wants me to crash and burn. Really? Yeah. I don't know if people are reading the YouTube terms and conditions, the new ones. That's considered severe bullying. Now, always remember in your mind that I don't use anyone's content at all. I never drag up someone's live and play it. I don't do it. There's reasons for that. Um, but someone seems to be bringing up my lives quite a bit, and I've known people to lose their channels for less reading, less problems. YouTube are not liking that kind of bully tactics. They don't like you. It's in the new YouTube terms and conditions. You continuously go after the same person. Those are very old videos. Yep, they are. Yeah. But I heard that someone was directing all people over there to have a look, to see how sick I was. And do it. Yes, I was sick. I was very ill. I found myself left here in the UK. Um, the most precious thing in the world to me God, I talk about my boy every day. I mean, was put down to London, and yeah, did I have a breakdown? 110%. Yes, I did. Right. So in some of those videos, you might see the police were in the apartment with me. Yeah, they kindly used to do a little bit of babysitting because I wasn't very well. I did not have a YouTube channel at that point. So what I did was I reached out to the TikTok side of mental health to connect with people who have mental health issues, and that's what I did. Now that's been used against me in the year 2023. I think it was in the year 2000 and I don't know, probably the year 2000, probably the year 2000, 2001. I can't remember. Really, I don't remember a whole lot on that because I was not well. Um, did I go and get help? 110% I did. Have I seeked a lot of help? Yes, I have. 100%. I didn't have a YouTube channel then. Mm, no, I did not. I don't think I would have been able to cope with YouTube the way it's gone nowadays. It's like, a vicious circle where you have some people trying to pull you down the best they can. And, it was mentioned on a certain live, they want to see me crash and burn. That's not going to happen. I ain't going to do that. Maybe a couple of years ago, maybe I probably would have. But not now. No. So I decided to come on for an hour just for now and let my feelings out there. You know, the more the person uses my content without even blurring the videos, yeah, they're gonna have a problem with that because it's gone to the point now where I'm gonna start taking action, and I know I normally don't do that. See, you take an individual and you're totally targeting them all the time. There are many people who have reached out on social media for help. 100%, 100%. And I had like mental health people, like who had mental health, but I didn't reach out on YouTube. I reached out there, and I was so unwell. It was absolutely when I think back at it, I was so unwell. I really was. So they keep using my content. There's gonna be repercussions on this. I'm kind of getting tired of it now. You're making a half-ass apology on your live, and then you're telling everyone about this situation, which is none of your goddamn business to start out with. No problem, cool gamer. You're good. You're good. Yeah. So I think that's a form of bullying. Is harassment, and it's just a matter of time before I actually. Mm, he's using my videos, and he's not blurring the pictures. They're my pictures. He's not blurring anything. He thinks he's using underneath the Fair Use Act, which I can tell you now, he's not. Okay, he's not. And if he continues on doing what he thinks he's doing, I'm gonna actually end up doing something I normally never do. And I wouldn't take that as a threat. I would take that as 100% promise. You don't attack people like that. Oh, well, he said he won't talk about me anymore. Well, Canadian girl, why did he make video today with I didn't even see it. I've heard about it. Um, See, he won't make a video about me because the terms and conditions of YouTube have changed up, right? So instead of me going live today, what I decided to do was read up the UK terms and conditions of YouTube. And when someone's using your content for quite a bit, YouTube themselves can do a strike or take the channel. YouTube are taking channels or not telling anybody about it. And they're not dumb and they're not blind. I will put it that way. It's getting to the point now where it's getting ridiculous. I'm not using his content. I don't want to use his content. Um, I'm good with me here talking to all you guys. If you don't like my accent, well, that's an Irish accent for you. If you don't like it, well, what we say in Ireland was poke me hole. Now I'm not trying to figure that one out because that's an Irish fucking curse word. I'm pretty sure YouTube won't pick up on that one. That's Irish, right? So no, I didn't go on YouTube all day today. I, decided to read up terms, conditions, and because I didn't read it up. And I know that when people are overusing a person and victimizing a person, well, YouTube don't really like that, you see. People who tell stuff about people who tell you about stuff are not helping the solution. Well, not going one way you're right and one way you're not, because I should know at the end of the day what's going on. Because look, I will take time off of YouTube. I will literally take a break. I mean, that's me. But at the end of the day, I shouldn't have someone who's across the pond using my content for start with. He didn't even change up the video. He kept it in its entirety. That's a YouTube no-no. If he goes and try changes it now, well, I've already downloaded it. So yeah. It's like three strikes and you're out. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I have them on two already. But I haven't done it yet. But, you can take your time doing these kind of things. You can think it over, assess the situation. I don't use anybody's videos. I don't use anyone's content. I don't do any of that stuff because I know how strict YouTube is gone. They're weaning out the people who are causing problems. And for someone to go on a live today and talk about me once again when I never said a damn word, um, and then direct everyone over to the very old, I would say, very old um, TikTok videos I had made when I was not well, I think that's totally disgusting. I genuinely think that's totally disgusting. What has maybe 2, 3 years back got to do with YouTube now? Was he trying to show that I'm so unstable and that I need help? Yeah, I was back then. And yes, I did get the help. Yes, I did. 100%. And not only did I do it for me, I did it for my boy as well. Unfortunately, I wish I knew the passwords because I would literally take the whole thing down. But I don't remember because I was not well when I was doing it to start with. And I was on TikTok on the mental health where people who have mental health would talk to you. I remember that. Um, Never expected in 3 years' time that someone would direct people, to literally direct people over there to take a look, right? So, here's what I submit to a lot of people What's the point in looking at someone when they were ill maybe 3 years ago? What's the point in that? Hmm. Just wondering. You know, you didn't go through what I went through. Did not go through what I went through at all. And then to say to people that I need more mental health. Actually, there's no more mental health out there. I finished all the courses. I done everything. There's so much the government allow you to have, and I've I've completed the whole lot. I have, yeah. So yeah, I would just like to know the point and all that. People directing people over to take a look at these TikToks when I was not one. I was 100% very unwell actually. Yeah, grieving the missing of a child. To bring this back up was to hurt you all over again. And Canadian girl, that's what it has done. That's what it has done. Well, I was watching the who was caught. Yeah, yeah, Canadian girl. It was only brought up to hurt me all over again and to make me remember all those bad memories once again. You know, that's all that was for. And maybe for people to make me feel that I'm not a human person. You know, um, I don't get it. I don't think I'll ever get it. No, and in the offhand, when we speak about that, we'll talk about the certificates I did receive. Didn't hear anyone mention about that now, did we? I'm glad the person was caught. I did see some of that, but I wasn't on. As I said, I wasn't on YouTube very much. Um, because I do at times need to take breaks, and I will take breaks. And that's the way I see it. I mean, you have a person who don't even know you from a hole in the wall talking smack about you and what you should be feeling or what you should not be feeling. That's ridiculous. That is, yeah. Now I can get back to my neighborhood, my regular sleep pattern. Wow, Rocco, I didn't know the fugitive was living down near you, to be honest. But I don't know where you live, to be honest. But I never ask people those questions because that's personal. Like certain things on me are personal too. I mean, I don't need to be put out there and be looked at all the negative things, and I don't ever hear anyone bring up the positive stuff. Ever. They won't talk about that. No, they won't. They won't bring up the really positive, good-hearted, soft-hearted person. They won't bring up that person. They want to show you the negative side, which may I think it was in, I don't know, was it in the year 2000 or the year 2001? It was out of one of them. I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. There wasn't Emily Susan. Uh, Puff Puff Pass. I don't know who you are, and I would ask you one thing. What's that got to do with you? What has that got to do with you? True dog, true smile. And I'm not seeing you in there, nothing like a hound dog. They call him. What's your business if someone is doing something? If someone's pushed to the brink where they're doing something wrong, what's it got to do with you? Just a weird question, right? I mean, is it you at the end of the day? No. So yeah, please leave my chat. I don't know who you are. You're pretty sure you're going under a weird name. No, but I want to show support and hit the like, and hit, yeah. You know, what does it matter? Yes, and my sleep pattern is gone haywire. Oh, God. I bet you were staying up. I bet you were staying up watching it. Well, I just woke up and I knew that they caught him, so that was it, you know. You see how fast people jump in here and say, what about all the times you tried to self harm? Mm. Well, maybe if people like you didn't come in the chat, everything would be fine. Hey, Tony, how you doing, honey? Yeah, I'm so happy you're on vacation, Tony. You deserve it, sweetheart. You have a great, Tony, you have a great vacation. You deserve it. I hope you and Jackie are having fun. Hmm. I don't think I would be the only first person who done things online. And I certainly wouldn't be the last. So, puff puff, whoever you are, take a seat and shut the fuck up. We all rock, okay? Just having a conversation for an hour more or less. Then I'm getting off and I'm going to bed. Oh, Tony put up videos. I haven't been on YouTube, so yeah. Yeah, I'm glad Jackie and Tony got away. They need a good, nice vacation. I'm glad she's out and about and doing things. Good. That's a good. Yeah. That's that's interesting. Book Mama, you say that because I've seen them around, but I don't quite know who they are. Why don't they just come on in their real name? Just come under your real name, or if you don't do that, come under your real YouTube name instead of coming in with a smart ass answer. But anyways, moving on from them. They're gone now. They've left. Doesn't matter. It really, to me, it don't. I mean, I'm gonna go to bed in a while and, wake up tomorrow about 7 o'clock in the morning, and be who I am. And that's just the way it is. And this is your channel. You can do as many hours as you want. Yeah, I know. 100% I can do as many hours as I want. But true smiles, I'm trying to cut it down where my meds aren't kicking in. Although I chipped my back too, to be honest. It's only a tiny little chip and it's cutting on my tongue, so it's hurting me. It's like every time I talk, it's hurting me. So yeah, I just decided to kind of like sit back. Hey, Kristen, how are you doing, sweetheart? My advice is to ignore the haters and stay positive. Yeah, 100% we're going to stay positive in this channel. We're not here to drag anyone down. We ain't going to bother doing that at all. I've never had wanted a channel to drag. Yeah, so yeah, it's driving me nuts. Kristen, how long more are you getting back into your home? So no, I'm not gonna do a free bottle on someone's live or even stream their live. Not gonna do any of that because guess what? You're talking to a person who don't give a flying fuck. What people may think of me, that's fine. Oh, 2 weeks? That's awesome, Crystal. I'm so happy, honey. New home, new start. So happy for you, hon. So no, I don't give a flying fuck what people think. They can think what they want, but the truth is the truth at the end of the day. I ain't gonna come on here and lie about it or sugarcoat anything at the same time. Yeah, that's great. She's gone back into a brand new home, you could say, new start. I said that to her many a time. We like to uplift people and not pull people down, especially when they're at their lowest, when they're feeling low. That's not what we're about at all on this channel. And I've seen so many, so many, so many things. But it's very interesting going over the terms of YouTube conditions, especially new ones. You know, it's only so many times you can review a person. Apparently, if you do it more than 3 times a week, that's classed as bullying and harassment. Yeah, so I think I had that one in the bag. So yeah, didn't even blur out my face or nothing when they were showing that. Calling me whatever names. It comes to the point where don't really give a damn what you call me. You don't know me. You have not walked in my shoes. So don't even try to judge me for 1 minute. You have not. Oh, you got more to come, Tony. That's awesome. Tony, I'm so happy you and Jackie have gone away. You deserve it. I'm really glad you guys got a vacation. I knew you were saying you were going, but I'm so happy. You're getting a break away and from all the crap. Because what all I see on YouTube nowadays is crap. Back again, cool gamer. Yeah, vacations are wonderful. Tony definitely needed a break. I came to see Robin before I got to go. Oh, Tony, I'm so happy. You got to see Robin, and now you got to go to the ocean, honey. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you, sweetie. You deserve it. You and Jackie deserve that. You deserve a good break. And that's the thing. Everyone's break will come, but it comes in different forms. It might be one person getting to the beach, which is absolutely fantastic. It might be another person moving on and getting to go where they want to go, you know? But with the TikTok videos, that was not a girl who was in the anyway, well, I will say that. Of course I would take him down if I could even remember passports, but I genuinely can't for the life of me. I don't remember. I don't know. And once again I was in with the mental health side of TikTok at that point, and I know that a lot of people were directed to have a look at that. All long overdue, Tony, I know, honey. And I'm so happy you and Jackie are having a good time. I hope you have a fantastic time. And we are happy that you're got your break, honey, honestly. You know, that's what I like to see, people getting on and doing well. And that is amazing. So, yeah, there's only so much of YouTube one person can take in. Hey, Iris, how you doing, sweetheart? There is, I could really do use a vacation. Oh, Crystal, your vacation is going back home, honey, into your new home. Hey, Sierra, how you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing really good. Cool comes in and out of here as often as a frog jumps. I know, right? Yeah, it's okay. You know, as I said, we're kind of a more relaxed, sit back kind of a channel. We just like to talk about. I'm doing good, Susan. Hope you are also. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. You know, I didn't come on. Normally I come on earlier than this, but I honestly I couldn't. I think a long thoughts in my mind of someone directing someone to a very old TikTok videos when a person was very unwell. I don't see the point in that. Really don't. But that's just me, you know. If I could take them down, I would, but I don't. Even now, I was like thinking, I don't recall it. I don't even know the passwords. But yeah, I appreciate every one of you in here, guys. I really do. Support me and all that. Life's a journey. You know, you gotta take every day as it comes. I believe, and that's the way I'll always think. Every day is a new day for everybody, and that's how life goes. Yeah, there must be a way to remove them. Canadian girl, maybe me and you will have a chat about that. Maybe we can get them taken down. I don't know. I do not remember. That's how ill I was. I don't remember the passwords. But me and you will have a chat about that. We'll also have a chat about one or two other little things. Hmm. As I said, YouTube has changed up their terms and conditions, and they don't like people reviewing one channel all the time, so to speak. Um, they're very against that right now. I took my time today and I decided to actually read the terms and conditions, the new terms and conditions, so to speak. Um, and of course, even down as far as an avatar, if someone's using an avatar, Well, if they're using that and they're like, we all have this cloning problem, right? Well, that's a big no no on YouTube as well right now. They're taking all these things really serious. Um, you know, and it is what it is. Yeah, Iris. All day yesterday I've been like finding new other clothes I forgot I even had, and I started rewashing everything. Um, it's stressful. I won't lie. There's a lot to think about. When you're moving, and you've moved a person moving with a bad back. So yeah, and but no, we'll get there. We'll be fine. It'll happen. And secondly, I just want to point out one more thing. I don't need to give anyone on YouTube dates when I know when I'm moving. And no, I'm not going to give you dates. I'll give you something better than that. We'll turn the cameras on when the flat is empty. How about that? Yeah, we don't need to give dates. We'll just turn the camera on when the apartment's empty. You show you around the apartment when it's empty. Then you know that I'm moving, right? I don't need to give dates. You get the date on the date, more or less. Because that's how I feel about that. You know? That's how I feel about that. Been waiting for this move for quite a long time. And it's not for anyone to pick apart or do anything. Camera will be turned on. Right, Iris, and I'm gonna give everyone the privilege of seeing the furniture out of the front sitting room, the furniture out of the bedroom, and that's gonna tell you the date. It's not rocket science, right? You're gonna go, oh yeah, it's a whatever date, and you're gonna go, yeah, she's moving. So it's simple. It is as simple as that. Until I see the van coming, you know, that's when I believe things. I'm kind of one of these people who know they're going, but always have the fear that something might go wrong. But I don't believe it is going to happen. People's personal lives is no one on YouTube's business. Yep, 100%. Don't mean to say that I'm a person telling a lie. It's just that I don't feel comfortable, and I'm not going to give out my new address. I'm not going to do that. Mm, no. And this address has been doxed more times than God knows what. But I will let you in. I will leave you have a sneak peek and all that. You know what I mean? Because I like to say to people, well, I was in this bad I was in this bad headspace. Look where I'm now. It's kind of like a validation. Look where I'm now, kind of situation. That makes any sense to anybody. Because if you've been in a bad headspace for a couple of years, and suddenly something else, you have something working, you're working on something very hard, you want to just give a little bit of validation there. Little sneak peek. But if someone asks me flat out, what's your dates? I'm not going to do that. Thank you, Iris. You understand where I'm coming from, honey. The less you tell about your personal life on here, the better off you are, because people will use it against you. Yeah, I've been seen in my personal. You know what? I'd never directed anyone to the old accounts I do have on. I never even spoke about them on YouTube. Um, but I had someone directing people to go and take a look when I was very unwell. Come back a couple of years back. You've come a long way. Give yourself a pat on the back. Yeah, Iris, I will, honey. You know, I will. I will. I'm more of a, you know, think Iris, you probably can read me better than I can read myself. You know, sometimes. So yeah. Yeah. Some other person asked me, "Give me this. Give me this." I don't owe anyone jack shit. I don't. Well, am I going to validate what's happening? Yeah, I'll give a sneak peek. Yeah, don't mind to, because I will do that because that's me overcoming something and accomplishing something that I so desperately wanted to do, and that's the reason why I'm going to give sneak peek. Now, unless the damn van breaks down and things, I'm always thinking this way. Because I came from Hollington to Devon, or no, Oakhampton to Hollington, well, we had issues with the van, you know what I mean? So I don't really want to see history repeat itself. And the van turned up a whole day later, to be honest, which was, yeah. Anyway, that's one situation. And that's gone from Oakhampton to Devon. Hollington, sorry. Let me correct myself. Oakhampton to Hollington. And that van broke. Strange, weird things happen. While sitting around the whole damn house packed up because it was a house I was living in at the time. No van, you know, even though it was paid for. I get a phone call in the evening. The van had broken down. We had went in for servicing. You know, it can only happen to me. So that's why I'm not giving any dates. I'm just gonna give a little bit of validation, a little sneak peek. That's it. To my close friends and people I respect on YouTube and care for on YouTube, you have come a long way. You've I know it seems a long time, but once you get a date, it will all just. Yeah, to be honest, I already kind of know the date, so, but I'm not giving the date on YouTube, to be honest. I already have a figure of the date, so yeah, it's not like I'm in the dark. I do know. That's why I rushed really hard to get fan money up. Yeah, it's just that I don't want to say until they're physically moving the furniture out of the apartment. That's just the way I always have been that way. So yeah, if people don't think that I don't, yeah, no, I already have a really good strong clue on the date. But here's the thing, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to say it. I just want to show it. It's the best way, right? I think so. It'll only be a little sneak. Yeah, yeah, it's only gonna be a little sneak peek I'll give. Gotta go, cool gamer. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate you. We always appreciate you, cool gamer. Yeah, you take care, cool gamer. Cool gamer. Sorry, I chipped. I chipped one of my back teeth, and it's only tiny, but it's scratching on my tongue, and it's driving me nuts all damn day. So yeah, um, right, where are we gonna take this channel next? We're gonna start doing topics. It's not gonna be about any creators or anything like that. I'm not interested in that baloney. I'm thinking of doing other things. I did do a good one on the Titanic. I am a really good research person. I do love to research. So I'm going to start researching different topics, and I'll start putting them different topics in the title. That's what I want to do. Instead of this back and forth kind of crap, because really I'm not interested of that. And sooner the other person realizes I'm not interested in that, the better for them. There's lots of things to research in this world than talking about someone else, which I don't really want to do. That's not who I really am. And hell, if people want to direct people onto my old, very old TikTok shit, go ahead. I don't care. I never said once that I didn't have suffer with mental health issues, but it's very much under control, and it's I'm doing really well. What about Guy Fawkes? I know nothing about that just because I come from Ireland, but a little bit of a sticky situation there. I know a bit about it, but I'm going to research it if you want me to. Guy Fawkes is the reason I have bonfire night. Yeah, I'll have a look at it. I know a bit about it already, but I like to quote unquote, I like to know the ins and the outs and the lefts and the rights about before I'll even come on and talk about it. So it will take me about maybe 1, 2 days to research, continuously research him, but I'll do it. I do believe Guy Fawkes is coming up. It's a UK tradition. Now, if it goes, I do believe that goes into a little bit of religion, and I may still talk about it, but skip the religious side of things, only because everyone has different religions, and I don't want to offend anyone. Just trying to be straight across the board. So yeah, I can look at that one up, or the London's what the Great Fire in London. Yeah, we could do that one. Or there was a major incident actually through Smiles in the London Underground. Can't remember what date what year that happened. Oh God. Well, we had September 11th just gone. Then you had London. There was ex- things going off in London. I can't say the word. I know what word I want to say, but I just have to leave it out. Where people got injured on the London Underground. I don't know if True Smiles you remember that one, but there's a date for that here in the UK. I think Grenfell Tower would be another good one. A lot of people don't really know what went on in Grenfell. So yeah, I mean, I can pick a lot of different subjects. I mean, I can go Ireland. Ireland would be too easy for me, so I'd rather research the UK stuff. I know what you're saying, right? With the London Underground, I can't remember. They had a date for that one. I can't remember the date. When we had a different religion, so to speak, doing things on the London Underground. Wink, winks, through smiles, if you know what I'm saying. Can't remember what date it was though, but I'm sure I'll find it. So yeah, I'm actually really good at researching, and when I research, I'm going to take it from every single angle you can possibly think of. Um, I think the Guy Fawkes one would be. Hmm, well, there's a few here in the UK. Yeah, There's a few things we can do here in the UK, no problem. If not, we can take it across overseas, over to Ireland. There's a lot I know over there too, obviously. I promise you I won't show you the river dance. I'm not going to bother doing that one. Da dee doo da dee da 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 da. Not doing now. Yeah, forget Guy Fawkes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a little bit political, so we don't want to offend anyone. Because you're guaranteed if I research the whole damn thing, someone's going to come in and say, well, you're offending me, you know? So we'll skip that one. Trust me, I was on my channel there one time, I'll tell you honestly. I said, like, I think I hummed one or two, an Irish song. And I had someone coming in saying, well, you got to apologize there. That's not acceptable here on YouTube. Really? Mm. Consider the source, okay? It's just that I had the song stuck in my damn head and I came on humming the damn thing. Or I may have sang one or two words of the damn song, but, I don't get as far as that. But, yeah, people think, well, usual bullshit. What goes on in the YouTube streets. People take offense to the least little thing. I mean, I'm thinking that everything's gone so woke, if you know what I mean. Things you could say years ago or years ago, you can't do it now. And the funny thing is that you're brought up with that stuff. That's what you know. And people are taking offense to it. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? What a load of beep, 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 beep. Yeah, true smiles, I promise you that. I sing two, three words of one damn song. Another song it was. And believe me, they came in and jumped on top. They jumped on me. Demanded a link and told me how wrong I was to even mention that song, mind you. But here's the thing: I was brought up learning. I was brought up as a kid, listening to that stuff. You know. So yeah, we'll do some research. I'm good at doing research. That's one thing I'm very good at doing. I was spend. I didn't come on YouTube. I just said hello to Purple when she was on today, and she went off. She was having a nap, and so I decided to research on the whole new YouTube terms and conditions, and I see a lot of people breaking the rules. Certainly with my channel, they have. I mean, name out one time when I ever brought someone up here or even used their stuff. Never. And there's actually yeah, you can get in a lot of trouble for doing that, especially when they're using the avatar. Even you're not even allowed to use someone else's avatar. To be quite honest, so YouTube has tightened up um quite a lot. I would say that. I think they've tightened up so much people don't even realize it. I'm just watching the clock because I'm gonna get off here now soon. Only because my mouth is driving me nuts. The less speaking I do, the better for me. I'm put it that way. Yeah, so we gotta tighten up and we gotta do some different topics and not concentrate on the what we call noise, right? It's called noise. It's called people being spiteful, hateful, getting people to go over and look at someone's thing they might have done a couple of years ago. And yes, with mental health is, well, you deal with it every single day. It's one day you could be in the greatest of it, the next day you could be down as hell, but you've learned tools to pick yourself right back up again. And that's the difference from before and now. I've learned to pick up tools which I've been taught and to go forward with that. And if I get mad or angry or anything like that, just turn off YouTube, you know, wake up tomorrow and it'll all be good. I gotta go and get some coffee to keep my pattern going of staying up. Well, you're on American time, True Smiles. Yeah. I've been waking up at like 7 in the morning. It's like, what the hell? I think my body's gonna. I get a point where in the around midweek, I kind of get really tired. So I think I'm going through that phrase today because I've been reading up a whole lot of stuff. Instead of going live, decided to read up on stuff, what's right and what's acceptable and what's not acceptable, and I can, without a shadow of a doubt, when someone's bullying you or making you feel like that you're not normal. That's a rich word. Um, if they try to make you feel like you're not normal when you fucking are normal, I think I'm the most normal person you can find, apart from my little quirks every now and again, But yeah, whatever was done 2 or 3 years ago, it ain't the same person. That person went in and had mental health treatments, and that's the funny fucking thing about it all. But people directed the other people over there. No one would know about this whole thing. When I heard about it, I thought, well, yeah, that is up, that is there. Yeah, Rocco, you might notice I'm not mentioning any names at all. But I don't appreciate people being directed over to something what happened 2 or 3 years ago. Really, telling me I need help 3 years later. 3 years too late. I already took the help. That's why I'm a strong human being. Surviving by myself, living by myself, paying my bills by myself. I still managed to get a removal van was cost an arm and a leg, to be honest. I didn't think I'd be able to get that money up, but I did. And hell, if that made me to go without for X amount of days, well, so be it. That's the way I say now. You know, I think if you want something bad enough, you're gonna find a way somewhere or another. I believe that strong. That's probably the strong point to me actually. That if I believe in something so much, I'm gonna reach out for it and take it, no matter how hard it might be for me. I'll reach out and take that 100%. And that is the quality. That probably is one of my high qualities actually. I don't sit back and leave things beat me down. Not the way I used to. Then I often think that sometimes have I changed since coming to YouTube? Um, well, not really. I'm still the same person, but there's always a but with this one. Um, I've learned to take a lot of stuff not too hard and just move on with it. I try what spending all things about music. Yeah, But that's probably the strong point to me. And I always say this: where there's a will, there's a way. And there's always a way. If you're not happy doing what's going on, you gotta change it. And I'm literally to the point where I'm getting ready to make a major change, um, life wise, home life, so to speak. And I'm getting ready to do all that. And I think when I get to my destination, I can say, "Wow, I did it by myself," you know. And there's a sense of pride what comes with that a little bit. You're gonna feel a little bit stronger, thinking, "Wow, I didn't think I could do it, but I did." That kind of way. Um, I think that's a major big lesson I can tell anyone today. Those who want to go and take a look at the TikTok, go and have a look. You're going to see me on there, obviously, and you're going to see a very unwell person. I think you're talking about, I don't know, 2, 3 years ago. I don't remember. You know what? I was so ill, I don't even remember when I made those super videos. But they are up there. They are there. I know a lot of people were directed over there to them, which I think is sad because that does not represent my YouTube career or my YouTube channel. It does not represent that at all. I never had a YouTube channel when I was doing that. I don't think I would have held down a YouTube channel at all, to be honest, especially at that point. And you go through so many things. You get people criticizing you and making you think that you're not good enough and all that stuff. Hell, I've heard it all. I really have. If YouTube taught me anything, I will say this: it taught me a lot. It taught me how quick people will turn on you, how quick people for a wrench will turn on you. It's just unbelievable. It really is. You know, if I showed you my back studio right now, it tells me that I don't have any wrenches, okay? But I actually do. It shows everyone is gone, which, and it's, I think it's a glitch with YouTube right now. Don't know if anyone's having the same problem, but every time I go live, my wrench people are there anyways. So, you know, and hell, you don't need, 100 wrenches for a channel of this size? You really don't. I've seen people with bigger channels with less wrenches. I think wrenches just cause a problem. I've seen so much BS about wrenches. It's unbelievable. When you take wrenches, I not only I kept my super mods. I literally wiped out the standard wrenches, but I did say I'd give them back to Fun Morning, so let me figure something out. And of course, Fun Morning came along, and I wanted to give back wrenches, and people, no, I don't want one, and I was like, okay, you know, no big deal. It's all right. Oh, I've been on there over an hour and whatever. There is a really good replay crew onto this channel. I really shout out to the replay people. I appreciate all what you do. I mean, replay subscribers make the channel. I appreciate everyone coming in here. Um, I just want you to know that things don't go unnoticed. I do see what's going on. And like I said, I'm not mentioning names. It doesn't matter about names. Um, and of course, it's like 2:21 right now, your UK time, and obviously you can hear me on my voice and getting tired. So I think I might as well just jump off while the going is good, so to speak. And whatever way I feel tomorrow, one today was just one of those days. I really want to take a look at the terms and conditions, um, because I know people are using my material, but I don't use theirs. I want to see what can be done about that. Then I hear something else. Okay, got chocolate instead to get to sleep. Oh, through smiles. You gotta get back in the UK time. I'm even up late. I'm normally asleep. But I thought I stay up late because I'm sick and tired of waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Who wants to be awake at 7 in the morning? You know. Um. No, I'd rather sleep in a little bit more than that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure some other channels will be going live soon, so I'm gonna jump off. Can't type or spell. True smiles, enjoy your hot chocolate, sweetheart, and I hope you get some sleep. Me, I'm just tired out. You can hear it in my voice. I am tired out. I'm really tired because I spent all day researching. I mean, when I go off y'all, just remember I'm probably researching, you know, and come. I'll be probably back on tomorrow for an hour or two, because what I'm doing is I'm trying to work around my medication so I don't. So people don't call me a fucking drunk, to be honest, because I'm not. You know, yeah, I just think that's so disrespectful. You know, it's very easy brine someone a name when in real life that's not who they really are. You know. Right, I'm gonna jump off. I'm not gonna bitch anymore because I'll just keep going on. But yeah, God bless. Good night. Take care to everybody. I'm gonna leave you out my beautiful outgoing intro. I'll if I'm not back on tomorrow, that means I'm researching something, and I'll bring it to you. Me and Canadian girl need to have a chat. We'll do that tomorrow. It's too late now. It's like 2:24 UK time in the morning. So I'm gonna jump off, have my last cigarette, and jump into bed. Good night, God bless, take care, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.